Okay, Miss Ukochu Ogechi, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. Yes, ma. Good evening. I can see your chat. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. From anywhere you are joining us from. Welcome to EasyTech Talent August edition, finalist presentations, and winners announcement. My name is Oyini Favor, the team lead for EasyTech Talent. I'm truly excited to have you all join this evening. I will be your host for tonight's presentations. Thank you for joining us. EasyTech Talent is a monthly global data challenge hosted by EasyTech Academy, aimed at helping emerging analysts to gain real-world experience, build their portfolios, and connect with opportunity. But let me open the main overview of the main reason why EasyTech Talent is established. And because we have much time today, let me go to the main document for you. Let me go to the main document. Let me go to the main document. Let me go to the main document. Okay, okay. EasyTech Talent is a new initiative under EasyTech Academics designed to extend our commitment to hand-to-hand project-based learning. This monthly challenge will serve as a global platform for aspiring data analysts to test their skills. Let me zoom it. To test their skills, gain exposures, and compete in a supportive, growing, driving environment. The aim is to make learning continuous, practical, and rewarding, fully aligned with our missions to equip learners with job-ready data skills. The vision statement says to build a thriving global talent pool of data analysts through monthly reward challenge that reinforce learnings, celebrate excellence, and fosters consistency. Then let me go to the structures, the EasyTech Talent structure, because the first edition there was no time because we actually started by 7 p.m. Okay, we started by 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and it's late already. That's why that today we started at 6 p.m. in order for all of you to understand the reason why EasyTech Talent is established. It's not for just for okay, just not it's not just for okay, or you should just receive the cash prize. We are here to build your portfolio. Okay, let me go to EasyTech Talent. Number one, to reinforce concept with real project. Every project we release will reflect real business scenarios and skills applications. The Excel, the Power BI, and SQL provide a continuous learning cycles, creating global feasibilities, encouraging consistency, and what recognizing and rewarding excellence. Let me now go to the main to the main criteria. Evaluations criteria. You know, before you can actually qualify for these presentations, you must actually pass through these 5 main yardsticks. Some of them are based on projects, and some of them are based on presentations. The accuracy of the analysis, the clarity of the presentations, the creativity and problems, technical skills, and business understanding. And this is the main thing, the long-term impact. If you do not win this month, you can still try. But there is something you are doing, as you are doing that project every month. There is something you are doing that you don't really understand. That's the way that I have to stay more time on it. EasyTech Talent is not just about picking winners. It's not just about picking winners. It's about what encouraging project portfolio building. You know, as you are posting July, you posted a project. Already, you have already have one portfolios. August, you see posted another project. You have already got up another portfolio. It's for encouraging project portfolio buildings. You know, as you're working on each project and you are posting it on your LinkedIn, and you know, one of the requirements is that post on your LinkedIn, tag EasyTech, and from there, once your if anybody need your services, they can easily see the project that you have already worked on. Number two, create a culture of consistency and resilience. Number three, helping learners document and showcase real project experience. And the last one says, provide recognition and feedback as a form of what? As a form of growth. EasyTech Talent is not just about picking winners. It's about you what bring your portfolio. That means that if you did not win by July, and August did not win, September did not win, like that, you are already creating a portfolio. It's not about it's not just about picking winners. That's why that I want to encourage every one of us to keep attempting the project, to keep on attempting the project. Then let me now go to my slide back. Let me go to my slide back because last month we are unable to explain the overview of the EasyTech Talent. The EasyTech Talent is for what? Is to build us, is to help us, is to what? Is to call out the data analysis in you. Then EasyTech Talent will be an energy for identifying and nurturing standard learners while reinforcing the EasyTech Talent reputation as a transformation data academy with the right structures, timelines, and leadership. This initiative will not only spotlight winners, it will what? It will build them. This initiative will not only what spotlight winners, it will what? It will build them. We are building you. It's not about the money, but as time goes on, the money you're actually giving you is just for us just to compensate people that actually win, and from then you can see what reapply. You actually bring your portfolio. Then let me now go to my slide back. Let me go to my slide back. Let me go to my slide back. To my slides. Okay. Now we are in August edition finalist presentations and winners announcement. This month, we challenge participants to work on a project titled Perfume E-commerce Dataset 2024 Comprehensive Analysis for Fragrance in the E-commerce Market. And let me give us something. Let me give us what this data set actually entails. Because we have more time, we are here to learn. The Perfume E-commerce Dataset 2024 comprises of detailed information on 2,000 perfume listings sourced from eBay, split into two separate CSV files for men's and for women's perfumes. Each contains 1,000 entries. This data set provides a comprehensive view of the current market trend, prices, availabilities, and geographical distributions of perfume in the e-commerce space. And the tools, I read all those things down from Cargo. And the tools we actually told them to use is Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI. And anybody can what? Anybody can apply. And if you miss this month's challenge, maybe you are not in the group chat, I'm going to send a form to you for you to fill, for you to join the group chat. And I really noticed that this month, once you get to the winners announcement and the overview of everybody that submitted the project, because I guess many people do not know Power BI and there's no more participations. And EasyTech Talent is there for you. Maybe you are finding difficulty in learning Power BI or you don't know much about Power BI. You can join the community of EasyTech Talent. You won't join the communities, you can register for the next call, then we will actually build this to know the Power BI. Today, we'll be hearing from our top 4 finalists who will have 5 minutes to present insights, followed by our winners announcement at the end. But before we begin, let's meet our incredible panel of judges. Let me start from the ladies. Let me quickly introduce our delusive panelists for tonight. Ms. Fortunes Omega, a data analyst and an instructor at EasyTech Academic. She's passionate about transforming raw data into insights and mentoring new analysts. Please, I want to see your virtual applause. Please clap for Ms. Fortune for joining this meeting. Please clap for Ms. Fortune for joining this meeting. Please let me see your virtual. Please let me see your virtual applause. Okay, I can see Mr. Olawale Emmanuel. I can see GodsPower. I can see Chioma. I can see Miss Felicia. I can see everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Miss Fortunes is a data analyst and an instructor at EasyTech Academy. Thank you very much. Then let me now go to the next person. Okay, I know we surely clap. We surely clap. Okay, number 2, Mr. Oluokun Isaac Olalekan. Mr. Oluokun Isaac Olalekan, a data analyst and human resources expert. He is passionate about transforming raw data into insight, monitoring new analysts. And myself, the third person, Oyemi Favor Opeyemi, you all know me. I serve as the program lead for the EasyTech Talent, and I have a background in accounting and data analysis. Thank you to our judges for making time to support this event and help us to evaluate the finalist works. Thank you very much. And also, I welcome everybody joining us tonight. I welcome everybody. Please appreciate yourself with a virtual applause. Please appreciate yourself. I cannot be mentioning your name one after the other. I cannot be mentioning your name one after the other. Please appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself. Please appreciate yourself. Please. Oh yeah, let me see your virtual applause. Okay, Miss Felicia's. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you. Now, presentation, the main things, finalist presentations. Let's move to the art of the sessions, the finalist presentations. Each finalist we have 5 minutes. Please, don't use more than 5 minutes. Because we have time today, doesn't mean that you use more than 5 minutes. Please, each finalist we have 5 minutes to present their dashboard, analysis, and key findings. Please note, finalists may ask 1 or 2 brief questions for each of the presentations. Finalists, please note that panelists may ask 1 or 2 brief questions after each presentations. And also, those that join us too can ask you questions. Please note that. Finally, kindly stick to your time so everyone gets a fair chance. A fair chance. The finalists, please know that the participants can ask you questions. Because here at EasyTech Talent, we are here to beat you. I read the main reason, the long-term impact for us. We are here to beat you. Please, the participants can ask you questions. Now, let's welcome our first finalist. Let me stop sharing my screen now. Let's welcome our first finalist, Mr. Emmanuel Olawale Ojedokun. Please, let me see your virtual applause. Mr. Emmanuel Olawale Ojedokun. Please, can you hear my voice?
Yes, good evening. I can hear you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Please, can you all see my screen?
Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Olawale Ojedokun, we have the floor now.
Please, can you see my screen? I've started sharing.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and dear stakeholders. My name is Emmanuel Olawale. I wanted to ask us, maybe we have heard about perfume is the act that make memory speaks. I don't know, maybe I've heard of that quote before. Because in an $100 billion fragrance market, we believe that understanding what drives customer to choose one scent over another is critical. So today, I'll be sharing insights from our perfume e-commerce analysts that highlight key trends and opportunity for fragrance market. So as I said earlier, my name is Emmanuel Olawale Ojedokun once again. This is a project description. As a data analyst, I believe every number tells a story, And in the perfume market, the story can be different between product that sit on the shelf and one that flies off it. So different retailers have thousands of perfume listing on their eBay. We have over 1,000 for men and 1,000 for women. So today, which brand leads in sales and popularity? How does prices compares across genders, brands, and regions? We will also be looking at where are the high demands market that we should focus on. So our problem statement: in the fast-paced fragrance market, every missed insight is a missed sales. Without a clear picture of how perfume perform across prices, brands, and regions, the retailer risks losing customers to competitors. This project makes use of Power BI to run scattered data into a powerful story that reveals opportunities. Opportunities. So the objective is to explore pricing and availability trend, visualize brand category, analyze sales performance, build interactive dashboards and visual for key business metrics, drive insight that drive inventory, pricing, and marketing decision. So the methodology is we try to, for me as a data analyst, I step into the shoes of customers and business owners to focus on insight and matter and make use of Power Query to clean, unified, and enrich both men's and women perfume data for easy comparison. Then make use of Power BI to build an interactive visual that has slices and KPIs to tell a clear, engaging market story with a user-friendly design. So follow me as I lead you through the design, the Power BI dashboard. I will try to make it interactive. This is the Power BI dashboard. The total sales for all the old data sets is $37.9 million, while the total product sold is 1 million and the available product is 34. So in 2022, the company made nothing less than why in 2023, sorry, the data just coming now. So we discovered that United States has the highest region in terms of sales. So in 2022, it made $10.3K, both men and women perfume categories, while the highest price is $300, the lowest price is $17, and the average price is $41. So with the highest region is United States, with Dolce & Gabbana and Madrid Duban being the highest brand in this category. So, and then in 2024, having the highest sales, which is over 37.9 million in both United States, Canada, and India. We have Versace having the highest, being the best brand among all, the highest sales, followed by Paco Rabanne, Liz Caliban, Kenneth Cole, Dolce & Gabbana, and Co, and so forth and so forth. So we discover in the categories of perfume which perfume has the highest sales that people love to perfume. So the perfume that has the highest sales is Eau de Perfume, while followed by the Eau de Parfum. So from this visuals, we could discover this insight that Eau de Perfume has the highest sales in type of perfume, followed by Eau de Toilette, followed by others. Why men perfume has more sales than those perfume in the women categories. So the average selling price across all brand is $43, while the highest is $300 and the lowest is $2. So Versace is the best seller brand, both in men and women fragrance. While United States lead the market in terms of region, followed by Canada and India. So these are the recommendations. More inventory for the top performing brand like Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, target high value customer like we have in the United States, product recommendation, and then the stakeholders and retailers should focus more on product recommendation, focus on seasonal trend, like we discover in those years 2022, 23, and 2024, they have more sales in May, which is second quarter. So, and also geographical targeting. More marketing campaigns should be put in place in order to reach other regions like Canada and India, and if possible to other regions not listed on the data set. Prioritize some of overperforming fragrance and also increase visibility for the underperforming perfume. We should check what worked for the company in May and see how we can work across the year. These are the recommendations we have for the stakeholders in the fragrance business. So conclusion, with the right data, every decision becomes a winning move. And in this fragrance market, we now have the insight to lead, not just compete. Believe me, dear stakeholder, data is our new fragrance and it is designed for success. Thank you all for your attention, for your time and attention. I just want to remind us that Jim Paul says that perfume is the most intense form of memory. With these insights, we now have the opportunity to make smarter, data-driven decisions that will help us capture growth and strengthen customer loyalty. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that insightful presentations. Okay, thank you. Please let's give me a virtual applause. Give a virtual applause. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Lawale, please go to your PowerPoint slide. That's your dashboard. I have something to say.
Okay.
Sir, is this what you actually submitted for us? No,
Yes.
I mean, go to your PowerPoint slide. PowerPoint slide.
Okay. Okay.
Your PowerPoint slide. Is this what you actually submitted for us?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, give me a minute. Let me open this slide for my minute. Mr.imanproject.com. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, please, are you on your PowerPoint slide? Hello, are you on your PowerPoint slide? Hello, Mr. Emmanuel. Hello, Mr. Emmanuel, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I noticed something. You know, it gave us some of total sales by month, some of total sales by month, because I actually
Yeah.
check all your slides, and you had from your chart, I saw the sum of sales for the month of May was the highest. Please, what is the data label for that? The peak one, what is the data label? Because I cannot, because I only saw that from the chart that the highest sales was May, but I cannot see the actual figure. This is like a misrepresentation to us, because I can only see that okay in May I can see that our chart actually go up, but there is no data
Okay.
label that actually indicated it for us.
The sum of total sales is $37,000, $415,906.
On the slide,
Sorry, 37 million.
I what I was trying to explain to you that whenever you are submitting things for us for this sort of information, you're supposed to have the data label on it, because I cannot see the data label on what you actually submitted. Because here at this data, we are actually checking your PowerPoint slide, and here I see a confusion, because after seeing your chart, I can see that by May we have the highest one, but actually I cannot see the data label on it. Please, I cannot see the data label on it. That's why I asked that. Is it the what you've actually submitted for us? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can only see that by May, the highest sales was what? Was nothing. Hello.
Oh, yes, I'm with you.
Okay, please, next time, please, what is the highest sales for that May?
That's 37 million.
37 million. Please, next time, please help us to add it there. Are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I still notice something. I don't do something. This your data visualization, this e-based men and women perfume. Do you actually combine the two data sets together?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I want to add is it the men that actually like the gender distributions, the gender distribution for each of the perfume? Who actually purchase what? Is it the male or the woman? Is
The mail.
it the male from the
The mail.
dashboard you actually presented to us and for the recommendation, I cannot actually see that it was me that actually performed well. I cannot actually see because I checked your presentation. I cannot actually find it. You are only telling me it was me. And the normal process whenever you are presenting to us here, I love the way you actually open your Power BI, but we are actually checking your visualization. We are actually checking your PowerPoint slides. I cannot see maybe it was the male that actually performed well or the female, me or the woman. And also when you say me, when you say it was men that actually performed well, I cannot see for that. Which figure did they actually perform? What did I say for me? For me,
24.2 million.
okay, for today, but I cannot see it on your
Yes.
data visualizations. Please kindly note that. Yeah, kindly note that. It's because you actually open your Power BI. That's the way that you can actually say that. Okay, well, I'm still on your dashboard. You say sales range by type of perfume. Same thing for type of perfume. From these visualizations, I can see that it's for AUD that actually perform well. It's for AUD that actually perform well. What is the data label? And also, if I ask you that the last four, what is the figure they perform? That means I will not say anything at all because your data, your y-axis of your total sales, I saw 0M, that means 0 million. Then the next one was 20M. All those, the first, the fourth, the second one, the third one. Hello, Mr. Mane, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you
Yes,
with
I'm
me?
with you. I'm with you. Yes, I'm
I
with
I
you.
I, I
Yeah.
I will have I will have asked you that you can just visualize maybe the top sales range by the type of performance. According to what right there, visualize like five, but just visualize everything. I can only see that it's for Mr. America. Are you with me? EAU was the first one. The second one is still EAU. The third one is still EAU. I cannot see any meaning from this or sales range by type of the performance. Hello, do you get my point?
Yes, I got it.
I cannot see it, and also I cannot actually. Next time you can just feel like okay, top five sales range. Are you there? Top five sales range, sales range. Then give us the data label because I cannot actually see the data label because this your presentation show that okay, you actually did it well, but I'm not seeing the data label. I'm not seeing where you're actually advising the stakeholders. Then after you go into the recommendations, you says more invest. Okay, before I say anything about the recommendation, let me give my other panelists to say one or two things on it because this is your visualization. Why you actually did it well, but this is your PowerPoint. You actually check. I'm not seeing any meaning from it because you sold the sum of total sales by month. There's no data label that can know that okay, it was me. But for the visualization, I can see that it was me that at the top. Then the sales range that you actually visualize for us, I can see that okay, sales range by the type of perfume. I can see that everything just EAU. And also you see say top 10 brand in terms of sales. Everything I see here, I see like a trapezium, the trapezium, everything they are the same. They are the same. I saw Ufram, Azaros, Breweries, all these things I'm seeing here, they are all the same. From this observation I'm actually seeing here. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yeah,
You
they're
said
not the
top.
same. Sorry, can I
Yes.
say something?
Okay,
Top
say
10
something.
brand in terms of sales, I make use of a slice button. So
Slice.
it's only because initially the main reason I did it like that is because I want to make it interactive. So immediately I click a brand, it will display the sales. If you can you see my screen now? Immediately I click on the button, it's only because I actually wanted to make it interactive. So
No,
immediately I
no.
click on the brand, so it shows the sales. If I click on another brand, it will show the sales. So
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you are talking based on that, that means that the top 10 brands in terms of sales, I will advise you to create it as a slicer, slicer for you to filter out your data visualizations. I was saying top 10 brand in terms of sales. As a data analyst, they say top 10 brand in terms of sales. I expect it to show a visualizations. Anytime you want to use brand, according to what say that okay, because you want to make it an interactive, you're supposed to put this as a slider. As a what? As a slider. Okay, this is a slider. Maybe you can be okay, now the brand. brand as a slider, because the way you actually told me that okay, this thing is for interactions. You're supposed to put that as what, as a slider, not just say top 10 brand in terms of sales. Are you there with me? Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Do
And this is
you get
all,
my point?
yes, I got what you are saying, but this is also a slicer, but it is called button slicer.
I know that it's problem, but your heading says top 10 brand in terms of sales. Are you with me? You
Yes,
say top
top 10 brand in terms of sales. Yeah.
top 10 brand in terms of sales. You know, I was saying something in that sales range by that type of perfume. I say because you should you like okay five okay our top five sales range in terms of perfume. Then show us the generation. But this thing you actually create for us in that middle was like I see you have actually transitions. It was when you actually now I know that this is a button. It's your recommendation. You say you are targeting all those things. You don't actually focus. Okay, let me give my other panelists to say one or two things. Then I will leave the participants to ask questions from you. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
good
I'm with you.
evening, Mr. Emmanuel. Good evening,
Good
Mr.
evening.
Emmanuel. Can you hear me? Good
Yes, I can
evening.
hear you. Good evening. Yeah.
I just want to congratulate you on your project. You did quite well. I just want to add on to what Mr. Favor was saying essentially. Um, when you use the term top 10, right, or top anything, you are supposed to be making a comparison, right? This is the top 10 amongst a certain number of categories or a certain number of, So essentially, if you were to use top 10 for anything, right, you would use a chart that shows a comparison, be it a column chart or a bar chart, something of the sort. Essentially, that's what he meant. Because if you use a slicer, there is nothing necessarily amongst this array of slicers that automatically tells us which brand sold more. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yes, I get it.
Yes. Also, for your sales range by the type of perfume, your chart is incredibly small, right? And I believe that that's because you were trying to manage the space given on the canvas. But like he said, if you could give us the top three types of perfumes or top four types of perfumes that sold the most, it would be easier to read the full titles, because I know I'm seeing eau de cologne, eau de toilette, and rest like that, right? These are all different types of perfumes, but their names are shortened because of how small the chart is, right? So in that type of situation, you have to make an executive decision to give us maybe the top three or four so we can read those names. I don't know if I'm making any
Yeah, I got
sense.
I got that. I got that. Thank you.
Yes. And I think the other thing, I think he's already said something about this, but I would have liked to see some data labels, right? Data labels can give us the exact number, that makes said category have said position within the range. And it would be easier to read than trying to, make out the charts, you understand? So some data labels would have been nice. And then a pro tip, if you have an approximation, for example, million or thousand, and the approximation is making it very hard to kind of grasp how large or how small the number is, don't summarize it or don't approximate it, right? So instead of using approximate to the nearest thousand or million, right, you could use a smaller place value instead, or just not approximate at all, so that it will be easier to, grasp the actual how large the number or small the number is. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I think that's all I have to say considering your data visualization. So I'm gonna hand over to Mr. Favor now.
Okay, thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Ms. Fortunes, and also Mr. Emmanuel Lalawale. I so much love the way you actually present the presentations. And in order for not to waste much of the time, and before I will open the floor to the audience for us to ask one or two questions. From data set, we talk about geographical distributions, and these are e-commerce data set. They wanted to know which country, which Africa actually buy their products. From data set, they give us some columns like they give us brand, type, locations, and location sales and everything. And the other distribution is supposed to show us, and instead of you showing map for different cities, the map for different cities, you personally, as you are interacting, you can see that the map has already disappeared. Okay, can you see it has already disappeared? But you shall show us the top performing city, top city that are actually buying the products. Are you with me, sir? Sir, are you with
Yes,
me?
I'm with you. Yes,
Yes.
yes, I am.
And thank you very much. I so much love your presentation. And let me open the floor to the audience and let them ask one or two questions and for them to gain ask you questions. Okay, the audience, the participants, the audience, the guests, anybody joining us, please, is there any questions? The floor is open for you, for Mr. Mani to answer you. I want you to act like a stakeholders. Okay, please raise your hand and let me call you. Is there any questions? Is there any question, please? Is there any questions? Okay, okay, Miss Vivian Nidi, please, you can talk now. The floor is open for you. Miss Vivian, you can say talk. Miss Vivian, your hand is raised. The floor is open. Hello, Miss Vivian. Your hand is raised. Oh, I guess she made the mistake by raising up her hand. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay, Miss Vivian, you're still raising your hand. Miss Vivian, do you have anything to say? Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. I so much. Okay, Mr. Salami Ayodeji. Okay, you can ask your question. Mr. Salami Ayodeji, you can ask your questions.
Hi guys. So I'm not asking the question. I'm just curious about the dashboard. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
All right,
I can hear
the
you.
screen again. All right, thank you
Yeah,
very
I'm
much.
still sharing my screen.
I don't know if maybe it's my network. I'm not seeing the map for different cities. I'm not seeing it. Then I'm a fan of color. I'm a fan of color, right? But this could have been expanded very well. Then this top 10 brands in terms of sales, right? We could have seen them. I would have loved to see them in a bar chart, not this way, right? To see them outlined properly, then expand the screen so that it can fit in well. We did a good presentation, right? Just that's what I have a complaint about. And could have expanded it properly that everything fits in well. And I'd love to see them in a okay. This is the top brand. Okay, how much sales did they bring in as a revenue to the organization, right? I would have loved to see that separately. But aside that, well done. That's my feedback. Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much, Mr. Salami Ayodeji. I so much appreciate your feedback. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Okay, is there any questions? Okay, maybe the next question we ask because our time is already going. Our time is already going. That's why we put the meeting by 6 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, thank you very much so much for that
you're welcome.
insightful presentation. I so much appreciate you. Okay, now let's go to the second presenter. The second presenter. Please, I'm sorry, I'm a Yobama. I might not be able to call your name very well, but the second presenter know himself. Agrip Apang. Agrip Apang. That is the second presenter. Abi Agnet Apang. Yes, Agnet Apam. Yes, Agnet Apam. Agnet Apam. And Agnet Apam, are you here? Are you on this call? Agnes Appan, are you on this call? Agnes Appan, are you on this call? Okay, actually, that was already gone. And it actually says once you are not available on the presentations, you are what automatically disqualified. Mr. Agnes Appan that is not available automatically is having disqualified. But I can still open floor maybe after the last presenters is there. Okay, then the third person, the third person is Michael Gospel. Michael Gospel, are you on the call? Michael Gospel.
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. You have the plus, sir.
Please, sir. All right, sir. Let me share my screen now. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Can you all see my screen?
Sorry, Mr. Isaac, can you please mute your mic, Mr. Isaac?
Okay.
Can you all see my screen? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, your screen is not yet on.
Okay.
I can't see your screen.
Can you see it now? Is it on now?
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
I'm sharing the screen. Is it visible now?
Not yet. Okay, it's coming up.
Okay.
You are live.
Can you see it now?
Please, sir, you have 5 minutes. Please, you have already wasted time for your first presenter. Please, you have 5 minutes, please. And also, please, mind your time.
All right.
And also, I want you
All
to
right.
present well for us, please. That is why we put the time for this presentation for 6 p.m. because of time. And also, our Muslim brother and Muslim sister are here on this meeting.
All right. Good evening, everybody. And good evening. Good evening, the panel of judges and every other person that is present here. All right, this is a perfume e-commerce analysis that contains a comprehensive analysis of fragrance in the e-commerce market of a particular retailer. Things and we have the introduction, objectives, and all that. So I move straight down to what we have now. The introduction. This analysis focuses on e-commerce perfume sales from 2022 to 2024. It covers men's and women's perfume categories and their buying behaviors as regards their choice of perfume. And this analysis also tends to provide insight and recommendations for decision making for the retailer to help them make more sales. Now, the objectives of this analysis is to track sales performance across time, regions, and brands, to compare men's versus women's perfumes, and identify growth opportunities and underperform areas, and also to provide actionable recommendations to management. Now, I did my data source and processing. I sourced the data from Cargo. We are given 2 data sets, the men's perfume and the women's perfume. I did my data processing, which included the removal of null values and my data cleaning through Power Query. And then I moved to exploratory data analysis, where I did my analysis and then created visuals. Now, this is the summary. This is the dashboard of the male perfume, and also this is the dashboard of the female perfume. All right. Now the key performance indicators from the men. Now we can see that the total sales from the men is 12.61 million dollars, and the total units sold for men is 403,000. Average sales is $15.94,000, and the unique type of perfume made is 42. The unique brand is 205, and the countries, total number of countries abroad that has men buying from this retailer is 9. Now, these are the findings. Now, the top brands is from the analysis, you can see that the top 5 performing brand, we have them listed here, but the toppest amongst all is the Vase Saint Laurent with a total of $206,500, and the weakest brand is Dolce and Gabbana. The strongest region is the Winter Garden, and the weakest region is the Arcadia with their figures. And now this is for the key performance indicator for women. We can see their total sales is 9.23 million. The unit sold is 356,000. Average sales is $12.22,000. Unique types is 49. Unique brand is 195, and unique countries are 10. Now these are also, we can see that even in the women's perfume, the top brand is the Vase Saint Laurent with a total of 64,000. The weakest brand is Adam Levine. The strongest region is the Winter Garden, and the weakest region is the Beauty Maxima, and their values with it. Now, the comparative analysis between these two, we can see that the men had higher sales, like men bought more than the women. Women had lower sales, while the men had higher sales. The men also had higher average sales and units sold. The women had lower average sales and units sold. And also, the products, the total items that the types that was produced for the men is 42, while the women was 49, their product variety. And also from the analysis, we can see that the US market had more sales because more the country that bought more from this retailer came from the US market. Now, the business implication. Now, if the retailer continues to over-rely more on US market, it will lead to a risk of over-reliance. And also, some brands have shown consistent underperformance over the years, thereby increasing the cost burden of the retailer. And also, there is more market opportunity on the sales of men's perfume because it drives higher revenue. And it also has been noticed that business gets more demand during the mid-year period, as we can see from the dashboard that the mid-year period, that's the May period, is when they usually get more sales. It was seen both in the male dashboard and the female dashboard. All right. Now, recommendation. For the purpose of the analysis, the following recommendations are given: that the retailer should expand into other areas like Asia, Taiwan, and other areas for the purpose of revenue diversification, not just focusing on the US market alone, and also to reposition or phase out big brands that are increasing the cost burden of the retailer. It should phase them out or reposition them, and also boost markets through the use of advertisements in women's perfume to increase the performance, because we are seeing that men had more when they are selling more of men perfumes than women perfume, because maybe the business is not doing more on advertisement, so they should do advertisement for the women's perfume. And also the retailer should pay more attention on how to boost sales performance in other months of the year, not just that mid-year period. They should know how to re-strategize, to know how to actually increase sales over time. And also the last recommendation is focus on underperforming regions through knowing their demand patterns and how to navigate sales in those regions. Conclusion: from this analysis, it can be deduced that men's perfumes outperforms women's perfume in revenue and units sold. Women's perfume offer greater variety but lag in sales. And also the US is a strong alcohol market, having a lot of market traffic, but expansion is still needed in other countries in order to diversify risks and reduce the performance gap. Thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much for the insightful presentation. Don't stop sharing your screen. Don't stop. Please let us give you a virtual applause. Please let's give him. Please let's appreciate him. Please, I'm waiting for you. Please let's appreciate him now. Please let's appreciate him. Good. Thank you very much. I can now see. Okay, Mr. Nasiri A. Okay, listen. Okay. I will call you when times come. I will call you when times come. I will call you. I will call you when times come. Thank you very much for that insightful presentations. I so much appreciate you. Please, let me go to your data set. Each of us, we are a data analyst. And Mr. A actually joined both of the data sets. Okay, now go to your dashboard.
For the male or for the female?
Okay, Mr. Gospel, I noticed something when I was checking your submissions.
Yes,
You
sir.
really do a nice presentations. I so much appreciate that. Yes, absolutely. That. But why do you split out each of the data? Why do you split out each of the data? Let me give you for an instance. As data analyst, that's why that in Power BI, they give us permission to access to add different type of data from different type of source. And from the cargo, actually the data said actually was splitted. And I expect you to 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 join the data set together. Are you with me? You should append it. Hello. You should append it. And you can just create a column in each of the data sets. You can create a column, one column for me. Like when you open the main data set, the main data set, create a column for me. And also for the female, create a column for female. For you to know the gender distributions of each of the data set. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes,
When
sir.
you
I'm
when
with
you
you, sir.
now when you now append both of it together, you will really know the one that actually fall for me from the gender distributions rather than you presenting data sets, because the organization might have they might have different type of sectors, and they expect you as a data analyst to give from your dashboard, you write dashboard overview analysis, dashboard overview. From your data set, we actually don't know the product that's actually performing the best. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are you
Yes,
with
sir.
me? Are you with me?
I'm with
We don't know the product that will actually perform the best. But those go to your realizations. Okay, actually, some cannot just predict this analysis because you have me, you have female. You have what? You have me, you have female. But let me open the floor to my other panelists. I want to see one or two things on it because we have already wasted time already. And if I start asking questions, time we have time. Please, is that okay? Let me take a question from the hello. I think the next one is for things. Okay, Mr. Manuel, let me ask questions. For your dashboard overview, you wrote monthly trend of sales. Monthly trend of sales. I can only see I'm working based on the first dashboard you actually work because there are many questions to ask you on this dashboard because time has already gone. You wrote monthly trend of sales, and for this your sales, I saw that your May is there, yes, and actually you actually off all the buttons in that visualizations, but I cannot actually see. I from the chart, I already see that May was the peak, but what data label on it? What happened? Okay, now what is the monthly sales trend for May, sir? What is the monthly trend?
the monthly trend is used to know which period that the reason I don't include the details, the values is that I was trying to know which period that they sell more, just the period that they have the highest sales and then the lower sales.
Oh, but this your analysis, since both of them are actually This is a perform e-commerce data set for 2024. They actually give you two data sets. The let me open the floor to anybody that wants to say something. Before I continue saying. Okay. Anybody that have comment on Mr. GodsPower, Mr. Gospel, Mr. Gospel, Mr. Gospel. Is there anybody that wants to say one or two things on it? Okay, let me open the floor to my others. Okay, Mr. Oluokun, Isaac, you want to say something? Mr. Oluokun.
Thank you, sir. Good evening. Mr. Gospel, well done.
Thank you,
I
sir.
can actually see your hard work in here, your dedication, and you put more energy. I can see. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that fact. But there's something I want to ask here. Hello, Mr. Gospel.
I'm with
Can
you,
you hear
sir. I
me?
can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Uh, are you actually relating to what Mr. Favor have asked? Are you actually trying to split the two data sets for males perfume analysis and females perfume analysis? Let me see the female. Can I see the female one?
All right, sir. Yeah, this is the female one.
Okay. Can you just in a simple words, can you let us know your reasons for splitting the data sets?
Okay. The reason I splitted the data set is because I had a busy schedule. I actually submitted on the day of the deadline, so I just I've already started before, although I did not see the female um dash the female data set. I've already worked on the male, but while I was working with the objectives required me to compare both the male and the female. So I had to go back to the sites to get that of the female. That's why I had to split them. Not like I just had to split them because I've already worked on the male before going to see that of the female.
Okay, thank you. Now, in a situation whereby the manager of the company asks you this particular question, you tell the manager that you have a scheduled time, you have a busy time, so that's why you split. You splitted the data set. Why didn't you try in that your busy time still find the time of combine the two together? Because what you actually analyze is we want to know who are those between the two gender, isn't it? So you
Yes,
should
sir.
have let us know in that one data set. One the dashboard.
That's good.
So we
Yes,
are
sir.
getting the two, but you actually done well. I commend you for that. Well done. And there is another question that I want to ask.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir.
Check the unique types. Unique
Unique
types
types. Yes,
based
sir.
on what? Based on what?
The 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 data set had a column unique types. I think it's like um they have their different brands, and in that brands they have they have their unique type, and from that unique type they have their different brands of the types that they are making. So I just counted the unique
Sorry,
type.
sorry for cutting. You have brand already, and you still have types. What is the difference between the two? Unique, unique types and unique brand. Can you just explain that? I think I'm done with that. Can I explain that?
Okay, sir. The difference between the two is that the unique type is actually the unique brand, unique type. The from the types they have their different. It's just like um how do I explain it? Have a brand, that is coming out, okay, like a name of perfume, as we have different varieties of perfume. This is where this one is coming. Um, Nivea, for instance, Nivea can be a brand of one type, like okay, as Nivea men has different types. So it's just like this is a brand of a type of Nivea men, something like that.
Sorry, in case of next time, let there be clarity in your dashboard so that it will not confuse the person that wants to that you are trying to visualize or explain or give your details to. Is that taking?
Thank you, sir.
All right,
Noted, sir.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Miss Felicia, you have something to say? Miss Felicia. Miss Felicia,
Good evening, sir. So, I don't know who to direct my question to, but I have my question is, because I checked the other person that presented his total sales and other things was is different from this particular person, because I had to sum his both the male sales and the female sales since it did not append. So the sales are, and the difference is too much. So I don't know, is there any way to know the right, who is correct and who is not correct, or does it not matter?
okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. After the end of the presentations, I will actually answer that questions. Are you there with Miss Felicia?
Okay, sir.
Okay. I will actually tell you the totals. Each of them actually claim the data. Are you there? Are you there? You know, note this first person total say it was 30. The first person wrote 37.99 m. The reason why I did not actually comment on that total sales was we actually to visualize it. We also have 30 something from our own end too. Are you with me? But let me go to the third person because Mr. Gospel actually splitted it, and we actually cannot know actually what he happened to his own data set. Are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir, I've heard you, sir. Because I
Oh,
mean, I
no,
want to
no,
confirm my own from my own end.
okay. No problem. No problem. Thank you for that observations. I'm going to discuss that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And because of our time, let us move to the next person. Ah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Gospel Michael. Thank you for that insightful presentations. I so much appreciate you. Oh, Mr. Again, it's not here because okay, let's go to the third persons. The fourth person, because we actually missed one person. Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower is the last person to present. Mr. GodsPower is the last person to present. Miss Felicia, you got try to check the total sales of Mr. GodsPower. You see that this was 30. Okay, Mr. GodsPower present. You have to explore now.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Hello, sir.
Can I be heard?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Can I be heard?
We can hear you,
Hello,
sir.
good evening. Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. My distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and my honorable panel of judges. My name is GodsPower Ignatius, and I'm pleased to present my project for this EasyTech Talent Challenge. First of all, before I begin, I would like to sincerely thank Easy Technologies Academy for creating this platform and then giving me the opportunity to apply my data analytics skills to a real world data set. So for this challenge, I analyzed 2,000 listings of e-commerce perfume data sets, which was for men and female, using Power BI with the aim of uncovering insights and then pricing, inventory, sales, and the regional performance. So let's just dive in. Here is my synopsis for the whole data. And then this is my project overview. I got the data set, complements of EasyTech Academy. Then my tools I used were Power BI and Power Query Editor. And then the focus of this analysis was on the sales trends, the regional and then gender-based insights. For the process workflow, I did my data collection from.
Okay, so sorry to cut
Right.
Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower.
Yes.
You are presenting, but your screen is not moving. So I don't know, maybe we are safe.
Oh, sorry. Let me see what the problem is.
Mr. Cosper, are you on two screen? Are you on two screen?
Yes, I am.
What happened is that you are actually presenting to your second screen. Please kindly remove your system from extend and make it a duplicate. Kindly remove it from extend.
Okay.
Press. Can you press window P? Press window P.
Hello.
Press window
Can you? Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Hold on, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're actually using two screens. Kindly disconnect the second screen. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower. The issue is that
my process workflow now. Can you see that? Oh,
you're actually presenting to your second screen.
Hello. Sorry, I've disconnected my second screen. Can you see what's on my?
Oh yeah. Move to the next slide. Move to the next slide.
Okay.
Move to the next slide.
All right.
Move the, I want to check maybe it's working or not. Sir,
can you see this now?
Okay.
It's
sir,
not working.
Sir, press window P. Press window P. Press window P. I think to duplicate. Press window P. Press window and P together.
Okay, I've done that.
Change the duplicate. Is it on duplicate now?
I've changed it to duplicate. Yes, I've changed it to duplicate.
Oh, let's start presenting.
All right.
Start presenting. Start presenting.
All right. Sorry. Give me. I closed my.
Yeah, start presenting. It should work like that.
Okay. So can you see my screen now?
No, you do not share your screen from the Google Meeting. Share your screen from Google Meeting.
I've shared it now. Can you see it?
Hello, participant. Can you see the screen? I cannot see the screen from my end.
Oh,
it's not. The next thing is that share the. Okay, now I can see your screen.
Start presenting. All right.
Start presenting like that. Start presenting.
All right. Thank you very much. Sorry for the.
Please, sir, make it snappy. Please make it snappy.
All right. Can you see my as I'm sliding through now?
No, it's not working, sir. It's still on this thing.
Okay, no.
Oh,
hold on. Let me help. Okay, Mr. GodsPower, I will prefer you share your entire screen. So when sharing that, we don't have this issue.
Okay.
So yeah, just share the entire screen and let's move straight to the point. Thank you so much.
All right. Let me do that.
Please, others, please. I'm sorry. We are sorry for the. Please. We have to listen to him, please.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. So I'm going into my main screen now. Can you see this?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm in my project overview now. Everybody can see me, yes?
Yes, you can see it.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm very, very sorry for the delay. Very sorry. All right. So this was my process workflow. I collected the data, I cleaned the data, I analyzed the data, and then I visualized. It was a 2-page dashboard. And then this is what my unclean data looked like. And then this was my data cleaning process. The first thing I did was append both data together. I removed duplicates. I handled missing values, standardized the values, some values, and then created derived columns. Very important derived columns that help me in my analysis. And then this is what my final clean data set looks like. All right, and this straightforward to the my key performance insights. First of all, after cleaning, if you remember, we had 2,000 listings. After cleaning, there was one duplicate and it was removed. So I had 1,999 total listings across both the men and the female perfumes. And then 1.25 million units were sold, which generated about 19.7 million in revenue. And then the average price per perfume for both males and females was approximately 36,000. And then, sorry, approximately $4.3. And then the total revenue was 19.7 million. And then the total quantity that's available is approximately 36,000. That's 36.44 thousand, as you can see here. And this is my data visualization. For my dashboard, the prices and the customer preference, we see that majority of the sales, that's approximately 67%, came from perfumes that were priced between $20 and $49, which shows this was the clear sweet spot for the customers. And then we see that sales that were above $100 were very, very minimal. They brought in revenue of about 2.8%, which indicates price sensitivity. And then we also see, secondly, the inventory, and then for the stock market, we see that 12% of the listings were out of stock. So several products had very high stock, but very low sales. So which is going to definitely lead to potential overstock issues. And then we see the regional behavior. Hackensack, which is in New Jersey, brought in about $21 million, and then Dallas in Texas brought revenue of $11 million. So these were the biggest revenue hubs for this data set. And then these locations should be targeted with advertising. We'll talk about that when I come to my recommendations. And then one other thing I want to talk about is the brand performance. We see that Calvin Klein, Versace, and Davidoff have dominated the sales and the revenue. And for the trend analysis, we see that the data set showed a very huge spike in specifically May of 2024, which is suggesting a very special event. So it probably was as a result of a promotion or probably bulk order. So for my recommendations, as I said earlier, it is a 2-page dashboard. This is the second page. And now for my recommendations, firstly, we can optimize pricing. As earlier mentioned, the sweet spot for the customers was between $20 and then $49. Those stocks that range between this price. And then secondly, the company can improve inventory planning. So they restock fast movers quickly and then review slow moving stock, And then the third thing, you can target regions, expand presence in, especially these places that brought in Arkansas and Dallas, places that brought in much revenue, and then leverage brand loyalty. As I said earlier, Calvin Klein, Versace, and Davidoff, they were the ones that sold the more. So the company can leverage this in partnership with them and all of that. And then to replicate one of the important things that the company should do is to try to replicate the success of that May of 2024. The spike there was actually very, very large, and so about 90% of everything that came in during that May of 2024. And then, in summary, let me just summarize. My time is gone. These were the limitations I encountered during. I had incomplete date records, and then unreliable stock availability data. And then I had there was past historical transaction records, so we couldn't backdate to actually see what was the trend over time. It was just for 2 years, and for those 2 years, in 2022, I think we had only 2 sales, and then 2023 had only about 7 to 10 sales, while the rest of the sales came in inside of 2024. In conclusion, in summary, this project has shown how data-driven insights can optimize pricing and then improve inventory planning, uncover regional buying behavior, and then support targeted marketing. So I want to thank Easy Technologies Academy once again for this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to questions. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you very much for these presentations. I so much appreciate. Let's give him a virtual applause, please. Give him a virtual applause. Give him a virtual applause. Give him a virtual applause. Because of time, I'm not going to say anything on these presentations. I'll open the floor to my others finalists and also for the people that want to ask questions. I mean, that I will present here. Okay. Okay, let me open the floor. Let me open. Mr. Emmanuel, Mr. GodsPower, please let me go to your dashboard. Let me go to the dashboard. Let me my dashboard. Go to your dashboard. Actually, okay, the total revenue also I got from my end was 39.7, and I got the total sales of 1 million. Okay. Okay, I actually got 39.7 from my end. Miss Felicia, I want you to say something on this project. Miss Felicia. Okay, I know you. Okay, my okay. I want to prepare yourself. I want you to comment on this project before. Okay, after my panelists have already one or two things. Miss Fortunes, Mr. And please, do you have anything you want to say on this project? Miss Fortunes, Mr. Isaac, do you have anything to say on this project? I think the next talk is fluctuating. Okay. Miss Felicia, I don't want to, because time was already gone. Okay. Let me open the floor to the general audience. If you have anything to say about it, please raise up your hand. Okay, Mr. Okay, Miss Felicia, do you have anything to say about this project?
Okay. What I have to say is that actually I attempted this particular project. Just that what I wasn't confident enough to submit because I am just still learning, and based on I'm particularly happy about this. I kind of like this particular project because that's the only one that actually correspond accurately with what I did. Not everything actually, but especially the KPIs and other things, they correspond with what I did. And then kudos to the person. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Because you actually say something about the total revenue, and I actually attempt to. I actually have the figure here, but the reason I actually call you that you have for you to comment on the project because Mr. Gospel Michael was splitted. That was I cannot ascertain the project. If it's that Mr. Akam Agri was here, you will see that his total revenue was around this trillion or something. Okay, Miss Felicia, I hope I've answered your question now. Miss Felicia. Okay,
Yes,
thank
yes,
you very
yes,
thank you very much. Okay. Before my panel will say anything on this project, because I also have to make comments, but I don't want to waste time because this time has already gone. Okay, Mr. Abiodun Jamiu, please say something about this project. Mr. Abiodun Jamiu.
Oh, thanks for the opportunity, and well done, Mr. GodsPower. I feel your view. So my question is that from my own observation or based on what I'm seeing now, actually you have done a very good work, but I think you have to compare male and female performance. Then can you just tell us the person that performed better between the male and female overall? I mean, generally now, based on your presentation, you can use any of the this thing. You can use any of your visualization to kind of justify what you have to say. Thank you.
All right, that's a very good. Yes, I can hear him.
Okay, that's the question. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Abiodun, for that question. What happened, as you can see here, this is a PowerPoint slide, but if you take a look at the top left, you see slicers there. So although I didn't specifically pinpoint, but because I didn't want to be, my PowerPoint was supposed to concentrate on the general thing. So if I open my Power BI and then I go to gender and then I click on either male or female, we are going to see the specific differences. So I didn't want to dwell on just the male side or the female side, or do several, because I wanted to keep my presentation simple and short and then general. So that was why I concentrated on the general thing. But in the main file, as you can see there, my slicer, when I open my Power BI file, where I did my analysis, I can go for whether which brand I want to check for the male or for the gender, whatever it is I want to check, I can do that through the my Power BI file. But this is just a picture of what it looks like. It's just a general overview, not specific to either males or females. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Abiodun Jamiu, please, your hand is raised. Say something. I want you to act like a panelist. Mr. Abiodun Jamiu, your hand is raised.
So I've put it down, sir. But what I'm just trying to say is just that, I know you understand the data he has actually worked with. So from the data, he has given us some insights. And based on his understanding from the insights that he has given to us, so while working on the data, well, I realized that when I was kind of doing my top 5 brands, I realized that male performed better than this. So just kind of give us the overview, not specifically working on it. Okay, thank you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abiodun Jamiu. I so much appreciate the way you actually ask questions, because I want the participants, I want the audience to ask questions. It's not about the panel asking the questions. To get the points. And please, any other participants, any other guests, or you are here in the meeting, you have question about this project. Because if I start to ask questions on this project, time has already gone. Okay. Anybody that wants to ask questions on this project? Please, the floor is still open. Okay. My panelist was was coming up for this project. Okay, Miss Felicia Chuku, your hand is raised. Miss Felicia.
Okay, it said the question is based on the project generally, right? Not in his own visualization.
Okay, you're okay. Okay.
I can ask, right?
Yes.
Okay, based on the data set, there was so many inconsistency in the location part of it, and so some places that had Hong Kong or whatever had United States locations in it, and so many inconsistencies. So with that inconsistency, can these states, can we actually ascertain that this that the sales that are given to especially to US, because US carries most of the sales, can we actually ascertain that that it is correct because of those inconsistencies?
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you very much for that questions. And that's the reason why, as a data analyst, you have to perform your own tasks in that point in order for you to correct all those inconsistencies in that data. I also noticed the inconsistency, but you have to that data was a dummy data. Get the point? It's a dummy data. And that's the reason that you have to perform your own skills by checking it and working out the analysis. And you notice that I did not actually talk based on each of the figure, because we want to see your expertise on how you actually do it. Are you with me? Are you with me? I with you. All those blank space, we expect, okay, then, okay, thank you very much, Mr. Miss Felicias, thank you very much. Yes, we actually want you to perform your work as a analyst, to work on the other spaces. And okay, Mr. Okay, oh, Miss Fortune, your hand is raised. Miss Fortunes, Miss Fortune, your hand is raised. Miss Fortunes. Okay, thank you very much. I think I've answered Miss Fisher. Yes,
Hello?
she has.
Can everyone?
Yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can I
Good
be
evening,
heard?
ma. Yes.
Oh,
All
okay.
right,
Mr.
Miss
Godspower.
Fortune. Miss Fortunes. Yes, ma. Please,
Yes.
after this comment, the next thing is that the panelists have to say some things, in order for us to encourage the participants. You get the point. Just help us to take it
Yes.
together. Help us take it. Just time I've gone. Help us take
All
it together.
right. All right. So, Mr. Godspower,
Yes, I
I
can hear you.
think the major thing I'm going to talk on here is your top 5 locations by revenue charts. As you can see, you can see that each of these categories have multiple location names on there. They have multiple location names on the charts, right? You are seeing two, three, you're seeing 2, 3 locations on one column, 2, 3 locations on one column, right? And that is probably, a fault of the data set where the location column had multiple locations under it, but it was your job to have cleaned it properly,
Sorry,
right?
I,
To
I don't
separate
get
it
you.
to
You
one
said two, three
location.
locations. Sorry, I didn't get.
For
You said two,
example, your
three.
first
Okay.
column, the column that has 21.9 million on it, right?
Yes. Yes.
That is not a single location. It's 4. Hackensack, New Jersey, the United States,
Okay. No, no, no,
Dallas,
no, no, no.
Texas, the United States,
Sorry.
and so on and so forth,
Yeah, sorry.
right? It is one location, right?
Okay.
In the sense that they are all under the United States, but it's confusing for anybody who has no knowledge on.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Or is it my network? Hello. Hello. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you,
Hello,
please.
can I be heard?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Hello? Can everyone hear me,
Hello.
please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you now.
So I was saying that, yes, I was saying that it would be better if you essentially got just the city name, right? Because obviously Dallas is in Texas in the United States, but for anybody with no knowledge of American geography, they would be confused,
I get
right?
you.
So I would have liked it to just be the city name alone, just for clarity,
All right.
essentially. Yes.
All right.
Also, to the rest of the competitors that applied and they came to present and everything, I want everyone to know that for you to get to the judging portion, that's the presentation portion, you stood out amongst the other contestants and competitors that submitted their projects for you to get to this point. So I want everybody to be proud of themselves, and the critiques we gave this evening were not to bring you down, right, or to nitpick. It was just advice so that next time you can do better, and you can apply what was said to your future projects. Yeah, so I want everybody to be very, very proud of themselves for what they have done this evening. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I so much appreciate you. And before I will go to the winners, the winners, the winners. Before I will go to the winners announcement, I noticed some things in this our project. Before I go to the winners, I noticed something in this these are Power BI presentations. Is that many people do not participate with Power BI, and I know the reason why. The reason why is that many people don't know Power BI. Many people don't know Power BI. Many people don't know what they don't know Power BI. Many people don't know Power BI. That is why that I'm just encouraging us. If you're not sure of the Power BI, EasyTech Academy is there for you. Join the next call. They're going to teach you, train you. And in order for us to bring more participation, the next project we are working on next will be based on Excel. Let me just cast it now. It's based on Excel. But before I give out, because these people that actually submitted, the numbers is not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging at all. It's not what it's not encouraging at all. The other that actually submitted is not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging at all. Because I've been very encouraging at all. Please, if you're not sure of yourself, please you can actually join the next call of EasyTech Academy and everything is done perfectly done. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And let me go to the winners announcement. I know my panelists have already, all my panelists have already present, they have already scored and they have already scored, they have already scored, they have already scored. Let me now go to the announcement. Wow, that was an amazing set of presentation. Let's appreciate all the panelists once again with a round of virtual applause. Let's appreciate them. Please let's appreciate them. Please let's appreciate all the panelists. Please let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Ah, the score is tight. The score is tight. Okay. Then let me go to share my screen. I'm not going to give out the report. The report. I'm not going to give out the report. The report this time around. I will because time has already come. Those people that are trying to participate and everything. Let me go to the meeting. Okay, let me begin to share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, thank you very much. After through review and scoring by our panelists, based on clarity, depth of analysis, diverse design and interpretations, I'm glad to announce the winners. Let me start from the first position. Mr. It did not actually present. It did not actually present. Then Mr. Agiapan, please let's start for him. Let's start for him. And also the third positions is Mr. Emmanuel Ola Ojekunde. Then the second position was Mr. Gospel. Then the first position was Mr. GodsPower. Was Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower was first position. Mr. GodsPower. Mr. GodsPower was first positions. Consider this was so tight. Thank you very much. I'm glad to announce the winner of August edition of EasyTech Talent, who will receive our 25,000 naira and payment data sources is Mr. GodsPower Chimbozo with the 77. You can see that the margin is so tight at the first position. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. See you. Goodbye. We have come to the end of the meeting.